Thanks for joining us today on the Daily Edition. Happening now, Australian acting greats line up to take the stand in support of Geoffrey Rush during his defamation battle.
Plus, crocodiles, snakes and elephants, oh my, inside the amazing animal adventures of the man they call the Outback Wrangler.
Then singer and actor Ben Mingay, why he's joining some famous friends for a very big party.
A move over Harry Potter, we're live with the local author whose debut novel caused a Hollywood bidding war.
But first, we'll get the latest from the 7 Newsroom. Here's Ryan.
And Sally, Tom, we begin with breaking news. A passenger plane has crashed in Indonesia. A Boeing 737 operated by budget carrier Lion Air is believed to have crashed 13 minutes after takeoff from Jakarta International Airport. It was scheduled to fly to Pangkal Pinang when the incident occurred. It's currently not known how many people were on board, but the aircraft is capable of carrying 210 passengers. There has been no official statement from Lion Air, but of course 7 News will keep you up to date on any developments throughout the afternoon and also the evening. In other news, two-time Oscar nominee Judy Davis has given evidence in Geoffrey Rush's defamation case against the Daily Telegraph. Davis, who arrived with fellow actor Robin Nevin, spoke out in support of Rush after appearing alongside him in a number of films in the early 90s. She told the court his acting career may be over. Robin Nevin also gave evidence denying she told the alleged victim she thought Geoffrey had, quote, stopped doing that. The actress at the centre of the case, Erin Norville, is expected to give evidence later this afternoon. Rush is suing the Daily Telegraph newspaper over articles that a poster that accused him of inappropriate behaviour towards Miss Norville. A truck has exploded into flames on Melbourne's Monash Freeway. The semi-trailer caught fire near Chadstone Shopping Centre around 8:30 this morning. All outbound lanes were closed for almost 4 hours, with the traffic heading towards the city slowing around the crash site. The driver was able to escape without any injuries. Support for the coalition has taken a dive since the Wentworth by-election, with the government now trailing Labor by 8 points in the latest poll, with Labor leading 54 points to 46. In the preferred PM stakes, Scott Morrison's approval rating has also dropped 2 points to 43, but he says changing opinion polls are all a part of the job.
And that's the case for all politicians, but it just doesn't distract me from the job I have.
The coalition is hoping a better-than-expected mid-year budget update will enable pre-election funding sweeteners in order to get voters over the line. US authorities have revealed the identities of 11 people gunned down in the Pittsburgh synagogue massacre. Their names were revealed as the community turned out to pay tribute to the victims, killed because they were Jewish. The dead range in the age from 54 to 97 and include a married couple, 2 brothers with special needs and a 97-year-old woman. The alleged shooter, Robert Bowers, could face the death penalty.
Upon our neighbours and upon our friends, and one that we felt very deeply. The fact that this attack took place during a worship service makes it even more heinous.
Bowers has been charged with 29 federal offences, among them 11 counts of murder. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have attended a mental health forum at a cafe in Wellington during their New Zealand tour. The royal couple met local advocates and organised a special delivery for the excited school children waiting outside. Sarah Greenhalgh has more.
The Duke and Duchess spent the morning here at Marinui Cafe, an iconic Wellington beachside location where they met with young people involved in the mental health sector and spoke about their various initiatives. Harry was asking questions about social media and the impact of gaming. He has been extremely open throughout this Commonwealth tour about his own personal struggle with mental health, especially after the death of his mother, Diana. Some of the people the couple met with this morning are truly inspirational. Lucia Kennedy was just 12 years old when she started her first organisation in the wake of the Christchurch earthquake.
They were so passionate about creating awareness for mental health and, getting rid of the stigma that there is around it.
There was an extremely sweet moment after the couple left the cafe. They met with some local school children out the front, and Megan asked staff if they could bring out some of the leftover cakes and other treats for the kids to enjoy.
Megan asked if they could bring the rest of them down because they still had like 2 plates full.
From here, it was straight into a helicopter. Harry and Meghan headed over to Abel Tasman National Park. The area is renowned for its golden beaches, its forests, its beautiful New Zealand scenery. There, they are discussing conservation projects. They'll also be having a barbecue lunch with some local school children. The couple has one final engagement in Wellington this evening before heading off to Auckland.
Sarah Greenholtz reporting there. We've seen a very colourful launch to this year's Melbourne Cup at Flemington earlier today, 8 days before the running of the big race. Two-time winning jockey Corey Brown and 2013 winning trainer Gai Waterhouse were among the stars. This year's theme for Cup Day is The World Can Wait. Yucatan Aya is the hot favourite to win next Tuesday as the only horse currently in single-figure odds. Very interesting story about the Melbourne Cup favourite Yucatan Aya. So 2 weeks ago, the horse from Ireland wins a race here in Australia as Yucatan. Turns out there's already a Yucatan racing in Murray Bridge in South Australia. It's a one-start maiden. So this horse has had to change its name.
What are the chances?
To Yucatan Aya.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a common name.
So you've got a horse that is probably worth, you know, next to nothing, and $1 million horse having to change its name.
You want to be very clear about which one you're betting on, though,
exactly.
don't you? All right, thanks.
Still to come on the show, he's the croc wrangling, helicopter jumping action hero taking his adventures global. But what happened when his wife came along for the ride? The Outback Wrangler, Matt Wright, is live very soon.
But next, fresh from his trip down under, Michael Bublé is the latest star to strap himself in for a ride with James Corden. His very emotional carpool karaoke is coming up next.
Someday I know it'll all turn out. You'll make it work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, I'll get so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. So we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet.